You're listening to This Week in Sedgefield, starring Chris Olsen.
That's me.
And me, Bomber.
Good day there, Bomber.
Good day, mate. How you doing?
All right. We're talking more about what's happening in Sedgefield.
Sedgefield.
Or really, what's been happening this week in Sedgefield. So welcome back, keen and eager listeners and everyone else who's listening passively. We've got a few good things to speak about this week. We're going to be speaking about a massive fine for Knysna and how that's all going. We've got some exciting news about a drama festival that I know you are like clicking heels level of excited on. There was the big ChooseCX meeting. We're going to be touching on that.
Yeah, I think it was the Sedgefield launch.
The Sedgefield launch. Yeah, I'd be very... Okay. We'll get onto that. Because there's much to speak about with that. We also want to speak a little bit about the drought. But you wanted to wish me well on some. Wish us well.
Happy Flat Earth Day.
Happy Flat Earth Day.
Yes. Happy Flat Earth Day.
Is it Flat Earth Day?
I don't know.
Really?
It might be. I've heard that they're celebrating all over the globe. Well, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway,
how they went. Oh goodness, grape juice.
Membership is falling off, though. Apparently, yeah. It's not good for them. Not good for them.
Oh boy.
Anyway, I would like to apologize to all our listeners who believe that the Earth is flat.
Apologize for many a reason, really.
Yeah.
We'd also like to just acknowledge that there are some of those, and let's kick off with this, that there are some of those who went for many a day, I don't know how many days now, without electricity and still struggling with water. Is that right?
That's right.
That's unbelievable. I know.
We all were having a great celebration because everything was back on for us.
Yeah, flicking light switches on and off until things popped. It was great.
Rediscovering TV. Yeah. Oh, I could talk about my air fryer again at last. But a friend of mine in Bibby's Hook, which is near Renendal. I think it's part of Renendal. I think it's a suburb.
I think it's a made up. I think it's a made up word you've just
Hook.
Come up with.
They just came on yesterday.
No way.
Yeah, last night after 22 days of no power.
Goodness.
22 days.
That is very long.
Well, now he's lucky. He gets rainwater from the sky, obviously, but they have rain tanks to catch it. But a lot of people, people in the informal settlements or the township people don't have such mod cons as rainwater tanks. And apparently some areas like Gona, I don't know if it's Gona or Guana or Gona. I don't know how it's pronounced, but they are still off, and it's been predicted that they're going to be off for another 2 to 3 weeks.
Good. That's unbelievable. I know Wilderness Heights was also off for a very long time. I don't know if they're back. I know at least last week they were still off as well.
And they're under George municipality. Yeah. But it's all ESCOM, I suppose.
Yes, that's it. And I think
ESCOM related.
Yeah, one of the big issues. But surely now that there's
Please don't call me Shirley. I have warned you about this before. Anyway, carry on.
I'll stop using your middle name. Sorry.
Okay.
But certainly, for sure, for now,
yes,
we're not in a drought, right?
Oh,
is the drought done? Are we still under water restrictions?
This is a good question.
I think so.
I think under water restrictions because they haven't lifted them.
Yeah.
And as we mentioned last week, there is a problem, not so much in Sedgefield, in Knysna, because them dams aren't being filled. The holding dams or something. The infrastructure's failing and they're not filling, so they don't have a lot of water. Strange. They had a lot of rain, but not a lot of water.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I feel like I feel like flat Earth would be easier.
Yeah, to explain. Yeah. You got something to go on there a little bit.
Easier.
Not much.
That's it. So we don't. But you're right. We need to really ask when we're not going to be in a drought, so we're not paying punitive tariffs.
That's right, and normal ones as well.
And there was a call out as well, talking of water, that some water meters had been installed without stopcocks.
I saw that. I went and checked ours.
Did you?
Yeah.
But when was yours installed?
Ages ago.
Oh, yeah. No, these are fairly new ones.
Yeah, with the new ones.
So that's also...
it's also a big mess.
Management.
And I think maybe that's a bit of a summary of the municipality, and has been for quite a few years now. But it is, of course, approaching new municipal elections. And this is one of the big core key issues that people care about. That's the organization ChooseCX. I don't know what to call them. Not a political party, not apparently politically driven or motivated, but with a lot of political kind of talk in there, not backed by a broader organization. But they had this week on the 27th of May, Wednesday, last night, of recording, 27th of May, they had their big meeting, the SEDGE field meeting at the town hall, and you went along to that.
Yeah, and one thing they said, no, this isn't the only thing they said that was absolutely true, but the first thing they said was, clearly, everybody is gat full.
Yeah.
Because the hall was packed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think people read it as ChooseCX, so they were queuing for. I don't know. But the hall was packed. There was only standing room left at the back. I was standing.
Oh yeah.
Along with a lot of other people.
Oh wow.
So they. Retier Lombard, people might recognize the name from AfriForum. She does a lot of community work.
That's right.
There's lots of pothole filling and that, not just her, the AfriForum team.
Yeah, and clean up.
She's kind of their voice.
Yeah.
So she was sort of the main voice at the meeting as well. So she introduced ChooseCX to everyone.
Yeah.
They refer to it as a community-led movement for Greater Knysna. So as we spoke about last time, they're saying that they are not political, but they are entering the world of politics so that they can make a greater difference.
Okay.
In other words, what they've said is that the work of, let's say, the Knysna Chamber of Business and other what are they called? Community groups that assist the municipality, KIG and so on. They are saying that... And
AfriForum, I'm sure.
AfriForum, yeah. They are saying that this work is being limited by... interference and bureaucracy and that sort of thing from I'm guessing the councillors as well as members of the municipal team. So they're saying in order for us to carry on, when I say us, I mean them, to carry on with their good work, they actually need to have political representation so that the count.
Interesting. Yeah.
if that makes sense, so that they aren't on, so that their plans aren't scuppered as such.
Yeah, there are. It's a really interesting concept, and obviously we're not the only ones who find it interesting, with so many people showing up to ask questions, to find out more, because we see that there is a bit of a broken system, or just a system that's really not working in current standing. And what's really going to be tricky to pin down is exactly what would be different from another organization coming in and not having the majority. I mean, so do you think it's possible then? Let's venture forth into opinion time over here. Do you think it's possible that an organization that is just started up now in the same year as a municipal election, who isn't necessarily, it seems that they're in the application process for the IEC to actually get on the bill?
Yes, on the voting bill. Yeah,
that's it. So do you think it's possible for them to get a 51%? I would assume that's what they're after.
Yeah, well, I think that's what they would need to get
to do these things,
to do a change. Otherwise, they're going to be a minority unless they form a coalition with one of the other parties. But they're trying not to do that. That's what they're saying. So, it's a big ask, hey?
It is, isn't it? That's
as you said, they're not quite registered yet.
Yeah,
they're in the process of it. Elections, I think, was it the 4th of November this year?
Yeah.
So it's a big ask for them to get 51%. They did list the wards that they will be contesting last night. I think, if I remember correctly, I think it's 8 out of 11.
Okay, well, that's quite a lot, yeah.
That's quite amazing. So yeah, they had they outlined the work that they've done through their other
platforms, groups.
Yes, through their other groups that they all are coming from. So AfriForum,
who has done a lot.
KIG, that sort of the Chamber of Business. So people might recognize Jan van der Westhuizen's name. He was Knysna Chamber of Business, a mover and a shaker. He was their chair for quite a while.
Okay.
He's now stepped down to deputy chair.
Oh, yeah?
So that he can enter into this political game. Yeah. So he came to the meeting and he outlined a 100-day plan.
I like the sound of those.
100-day plan. Yeah, look, it sounds good. I'm just going to read a little bit from their website because it does sound exciting.
Yeah.
ChooseCX is a community-led movement formed to restore stable, accountable, and competent local government across Greater Knysna. We are not an ideological party. We are neighbors with no national ambitions, focused on practical results for our municipality, which are clean administration, reliable services, and fair treatment for every ward. Our ward guardians are local residents backed by a governance support network of retired municipal experts, engineers, business leaders, and community organizers. This support network helps the guardians standing for council make informed decisions while delivering public ward plans that residents can review.
I mean, that sounds really good, doesn't it?
It does. Okay, it sounds. Long we've been saying that national politics in local government doesn't work, but that's the big question. Are they going to get enough votes to have that 51%, or what? It would have to be 11 out of 21 seats. Because there's 21 council seats, so they would need 11,
at least 11
to have
a majority.
So
did anyone ask about a coalition if they would? I mean, there are so many questions.
They did. There was a lot of questions about, a few pointed questions about what if you don't get that majority?
Yes.
Then you're going to get 1 or 2 wards. How are you going to make a difference then? So those are questions they can't really answer. Because they can still go for the same ideals, but they will push those ideals. So we're back to the big question that everyone has been asking, and that is,
where'd you get that shirt? It's so good.
Apart from that, isn't it a nice shirt?
It's lovely. I wish you'd put it on.
The question, the dilemma is, do you vote ANC or one of the other parties that are ruling that we've mentioned? Things have been getting better, but they're still nowhere near good enough.
Yeah, no, so very, very far from good enough.
We're impressed with the mayor, but it hasn't got good enough yet. Do you vote DA? They've got a proven track record in the Western Cape.
That's right. Yeah.
But we do know that the DA party politics does get involved in local government.
Yeah.
Or do you vote for this new voice that says we can change, but do they have the strength in numbers? Will they have the strength? And then if you want an opposition party in, you're going to dilute the DA vote.
That's it. So ultimately, and I think this would be the position of the DA and the ANC really, is that a vote for anything other than ANC is a vote for the DA, or no, a vote for anything other than the DA is a vote for the ANC. I think would be the opinion, if that makes any sense at all.
That's they've often said that.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to tell anybody what the answer is because I have no idea.
We don't know. We're still asking lots of questions, but we know that something has to change. Something has to be different.
Yeah.
And if people really get out, those who can vote, vote.
That's it. And
get informed.
I would encourage people to just do a little bit of don't vote emotionally.
Okay.
read the websites.
Get your weepies done. A little weep outside the room, and then come in, and then vote.
It's a tough call. It really is a tough call. And as I've told you, I can't vote because I'm a British citizen.
That's right. Yeah.
Not a South African citizen, so I can't vote. And I think voting is absolutely important.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I don't have to make the choice today because
you'll just have to live with it.
It really is a tough three-way decision to make.
Yeah. No, it is. And then, we haven't heard from some of the other parties, from Kim, from all of these. But what we do know, and we'll shift on and move on a little bit now, is that the Knysna is not doing fine. Can I put it that way?
Yeah, the Knysna, well, they are doing a fine.
Oh, they are?
A rather big one.
They got a substantial fine, did they?
Oh, huge. They've
been speeding about.
Environmental crimes.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crimes.
They're crims now.
So the NPA, the National Prosecuting Authority, has secured heavy sentences following Knysna municipality's conviction on environmental crimes.
Wow.
So basically, obviously, they were found guilty.
Yeah.
And then it had to go away, and then they decide the sentence. You're like, how many days in jail?
Yep.
So they said this heavy sentences imposed on Knysna municipality after the municipality pleaded guilty to contraventions of several environmental laws.
The acting municipal manager said, huh?
Yeah. And the municipality has apparently now made a commitment to utilize hundreds of millions of rands to rehabilitate environmental damage in the Southern Cape. Well, in Knysna.
In Knysna, yeah.
They were fined 10 million rand. That's the money side.
Yeah.
Following its conviction on 5 counts of contravening the National Environmental Management Act. That's NEMA. People, you'll see it bandied around as NEMA. 4 counts of contravening the Waste Act. 1 count of contravening the Environmental Conservation Act, 73. And another National Water Act. So the 10 million fine is suspended for 5 years on condition that the municipality uses the same amount to conduct emergency repairs in accordance with the plea and sentencing agreement and within agreed deadlines.
Because this is their contravention is what has messed up a lot of the Knysna estuary. And
I think that's the big one.
Yeah, and
Knysna estuary.
I mean the E. coli levels in there are jarring. Yeah. Whenever you see one of the reports come out, you're worried, and you, especially when it's tourist season, which is just it underpins. I mean, it holds up the whole.
Yeah, we've got the Oyster Festival next month.
Yeah,
July.
And it's hopefully going to be a little bit more July. July. But it's not going to be sorted by then. Knysna is making headlines once again with this kind of thing, and it's going to be not good.
And somebody pointed out to me that 10 million is a lot of ratepayers' money.
Exactly. That's it. Yeah.
I don't know how much you pay for your electricity, but yeah.
At least 10 million, yeah.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
Certainly does.
Feels like it. So that's a lot of money that the ratepayers are paying, especially at a time when our infrastructure is failing.
Yeah.
And I want, the question I'm going to ask.
Let's hear it.
Do you want to hear my question?
A little bit.
If you're not paying the money from your own pocket, it's like the company you work for gets fined when you've done something wrong.
Ooh.
Are you really going to say, well, I won't do that again?
Yeah. I don't
know.
Who's getting fired? That's a question I've asked before. When something like this goes wrong, where are the consequences?
I don't think they should fire them. I think they should make them drink 20 liters of estuary water.
So a death sentence. Okay, You're the liberal guy here. And
Yeah.
That's the punishment you want. My goodness. I'm just like, get them a job at McDonald's rather.
Rather than drink that water.
Gee, willikers, yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I'd rather eat that McDonald's. Oh no, let's not go there. I don't want to be sued. Yeah, so that's quite something. But yeah, it is ratepayers' money.
But it's also, so they need to rectify it. They've got 5 years to do it and to have a plan and to actually use it. Now they've put up several million rands worth to rectify the whole situation, which should cover this. But I think there's just a strong acknowledgement of wrongdoing.
Yeah.
And that's step one to step two, which is
sort it out.
More of the same stuff.
Yeah.
But there needs to not only be the plan. I mean, this has been the trend now, even just across kind of national politics, of there being plans, but those plans not being executed.
Yeah.
Talk is cheap.
Talk is cheap. Well, yeah, it's 10 million. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's. I mean, we're seeing all over the world. Talk is just getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, and you can just say. Politicians seem to be able to say things, about things, and then they're told 3 weeks later, but you said this about that, and they go, "Oh no, I didn't." I was having a bad day, or something.
You know, we should have that. We should, as a society, get together and have a place where people speak, maybe even make light of things, or just kind of display stories in a kind of artful manner that isn't cheap. That people go and pay. Maybe they even buy tickets to go and see these kind of.
Oh, that would be good.
Wouldn't that be a good idea?
In other words, to tell myths, mistruths, or almost pretend that you're someone else.
Whoa! Yeah. This is a good idea.
On a stage in front of other people.
A stage. That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah. Oh. And we could have it here and call it the En Route Arts Festival.
Oh, wouldn't that be a fantastic idea? We've got in a minute that's going to explain a little bit more of this, and then let's chat about it some more.
It's the Arts Festival coming up, and this is the man who's behind it, Roland. Who's been sort of the key organizer, along with other people. But here he is.
Sedgefield will come alive with theatre, comedy, music, workshops and cultural experiences when the inaugural En Route Arts Festival takes place from the 19th to the 24th of June this year. The festival will feature more than 20 performances and workshops at Intoto Retreat on the island and the Bistro at Simbavati Fynbos-on-Sea. One performance will also be held in the Smutsville Community Hall. The exciting program includes a diverse mix of established artists and emerging talent. The festival's name was inspired by the many performers travelling through Sedgefield on their way to the National Arts Festival in Makanda, Grahamstown, which takes place in July every year. The En Route Festival website and tickets sales will go live on Friday, the 29th of May. The website address is enroutefestival.co.za. For more information, contact Roland on 082 466 1251.
You're excited about this.
I'm very excited. Why? Excited because I'm in a play.
Oh, that's so fun. I'm excited.
It's my favorite play because we've done it so many times before. Yeah. Our show, the Complete Works of William Shakespeare Abridged, which is extremely hilarious and really would have Shakespeare turning in his grave with laughter. Yeah,
I've literally got there just to your left on the floor, there's a book. Do you see that book? No one else can see it. That book right there is the complete works of Shakespeare.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Is it really?
It's in your hand right now. I'm flipping through.
Oh, my goodness. Why does it say something else on the cover?
It look on the spine.
Oh, the works of Shakespeare.
That's it.
Not the complete works.
Sorry, not the complete, and certainly not abridged. I just wanted to make sure that you'd actually opened up some Shakespeare before.
We're doing every single play that Shakespeare wrote and his sonnets.
Yes.
All of it.
Wow.
In 90 minutes.
Amazing.
I know.
I'm excited. Because that's
every single show.
All of it.
And only 3 people.
Oh, really?
There's only 3 people.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, yeah. So it's very quick and very silly.
So
very, very, very silly. Yeah.
Sure. So there are a whole lot of plays and stages and things being set up. And this is...
Yes.
Is this the only Sedgefield one? Sedgefield?
Yeah, I think we're the only Sedgefield one, but I mean we are dwarfed in
stature,
compared to the other acts. So why it's been set up is that the Sedgefield is kind of en route, one might say, to Makanda, the Grahamstown Festival, the Makanda Festival.
Yeah.
So a lot of the acts, when they're passing through Sedgefield, will be stopping for a couple of nights and practicing their shows as such. And doing like an audience taster.
Yes.
And it's just to get because the more you do a show in front of the audience, an audience, the more you'll know where the good laugh lines are and where they're not, and so that's what they're doing. So we've got some really, really classy acts.
That's exciting.
That are going to come through.
Okay,
so,
that's going to be very, very cool.
Yeah.
So we've already got all the information for how we can book and all of that. I know it's already been in the Edge and it will be in the next editions, but we can check it out there. Roland did give some information.
There'll be a big program in the Edge, in fact.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good news, hey? Oh, no,
Absolutely.
We're all excited for that. We're hopeful that things will change over time in Knysna municipality, that things will get better. But as we have just more and more communities, organizations getting involved and individuals getting involved wherever we can, one of the greatest strengths that I think we all got to see during these storms is how the community shows up for each other, helps each other out.
Absolutely.
So we need that on a consistent,
basis.
Basis. That's it.
Yeah.
I would agree with that, Sam.
Absolutely.
Okay. And that does it for us for this week.
Are we done?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, it's been real.
It has. Thanks.
Okay. Bye.